A ballistic missile fired from Iran toward Turkey has been intercepted by NATO missile defense systems over the eastern Mediterranean. Turkish authorities say the missile entered airspace near Gaziantep before being neutralized, with debris falling on vacant land. The incident raises fresh alarms as the Iran war edges closer to NATO territory. As accusations grow, Tehran is warning that attacks across the region could be part of staged provocations designed to blame Iran and widen the war. Iran referenced the historic Lavon affair and urged regional countries to avoid rushing to conclusions about unfolding attacks.
We have always warned about false flag operations. Let us remember that there is a rogue regime in the region that has a long track record of such actions. The Lavon affair, or Operation Susanna in 1954, is one very well-known case of how the Zionist regime tried to create rifts between several countries through sabotage operations. Recently, news also emerged that in Saudi Arabia and Qatar, they were engaged in sabotage operations. Therefore, we invite all countries to reflect carefully before making any preemptive statement about developments in the region.
The United Kingdom says it is strengthening defenses across the Gulf as Iranian missiles and drones threaten regional allies. Prime Minister Keir Starmer confirmed British fighter jets and anti-drone systems have been deployed to support partners under attack.
The first is the work we're doing with allies in the region, so the countries in particular that are under attack, many of the Gulf countries who obviously have played no part themselves in any attack on Iran are nonetheless being attacked. So as you would imagine, we're working very closely with them, helping with defensive capability. We've got fighter jets in there, and we've increased the capability there over the course of the last 9 days. Anti-drone devices, radar, and lots of other work that we're coordinating.
Britain also confirmed that military coordination with Washington is intensifying as the conflict grows. According to Prime Minister Keir Starmer, American forces are now using UK bases while intelligence sharing continues daily. Starmer says he has also spoken with US President Donald Trump as Western allies brace for the risk of further escalation.
The US and the UK are working together every single day, as they always have. Obviously, in relation to Iran, the US are now using UK air bases under the agreement that we've reached. But more generally than that, intelligence is being shared every day.
Turkey's president has now issued a direct warning to Tehran following the missile interception. Speaking after a cabinet meeting in Ankara, Recep Tayyip Erdogan urged Iran to avoid what he called provocative steps that could further inflame the regional conflict.
Despite our sincere warnings, extremely wrong and provocative steps continue to be taken that will put Turkey's friendship at risk. We must not engage in any scheme that will inflict deep wounds in the hearts and minds of our nation and cast a shadow over our 1,000-year-old neighborly and brotherly relations. Turkey's position and stance are clear. Its extraordinary efforts to prevent further spread of the conflict and bloodshed are also evident. In the context of today's events, I reiterate once again that persistence in error and stubbornness must be avoided.
Erdogan says Ankara has been working to prevent the conflict from spreading and still values its long-standing relationship with Iran. But Turkish officials say the latest interception marks the second time since the war began that a ballistic missile has entered Turkish airspace, raising concerns inside NATO about the widening risks of escalation.